Hi folks, I hope you're all doing well and having a great Wednesday. I'm enjoying a little bit of vitamin D out here in my backyard, and I ran into a picture of Ruta. For those of you who do not know, Ruta was the lead guide when we went on our climb to Mount Kilimanjaro. Now to date, he's climbed Kilimanjaro and summited around 450 times. He's a pretty amazing guy, and we all just instantly fell in love with him. So the day before we left on the climb, we had a little orientation, and he told us that our success on the climb, in fact, our very ability to summit, was going to be based on one simple formula: 10% aptitude and 90% attitude. They told us as well to enjoy the difficulties from the beginning, because difficulties were inevitable when you're facing something like Kili. Hi! Now, what's funny is that all the climbers were writing that down in our little journals that they'd given us, and the truth is that those two pieces of advice apply as much to life as they did on that mountain. And it really made me think a lot about perspective and how important perspective is and how important of a role it plays in our daily lives. And a lot of times we deal, and I've talked before about negativity and being around negative people, but it's so important. Hey, Steve, it's so important to be around people who are positive and help to maintain ourselves positive. I had lunch not that long ago with an old friend of mine, known him for 30 years, and he said, "You know, Bertha, you've always been such a glass half full type of person." And I couldn't disagree with him, but the older I get, the more I realize that the glass is always full. It's either full of shit or it's full of honey. But even when it's full of shit, are you looking at it from the perspective of a fly or a germaphobe? And even when it's full of honey, are you looking at it from the perspective of a bear or a diabetic? So you see, any situation can change depending on the way that we're looking at it. So I just want to invite you today to be mindful of how you're looking at things, at what your perspective is on any issue that you're going with in your life. And I promise you that if you shift your perspective, chances are you're going to shift the way that you see these things. You know, I love Morticia Adams. I was still am a big Addams Family fan. And I remember that one of my favorite quotes of hers was that normal is a matter of perspective. What's perfectly normal to a spider is utter chaos to a fly. So I just want to invite you all to mind your perspective today. I'm going to go inside because I feel like Frosty the Snowman in the greenhouse. It's so hot out here. It's a beautiful day. I'm not complaining, but I'm melting. So have a great day, everyone. Thanks for joining.